The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Just about within shooting range. Nicely weighted ball. And they've got a throw. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's played in here. Defending of the desperate... He's got to goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely aimed pass. Raul. Gakpo. So we're still where we started right now. And here's Gakpo. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Big chance, must be! Raul had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Has a look and plays it forward. Yamal running with the ball. Rijkaard is there to clear. Neuer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played into space out wide. Chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information
Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Raul. Now Gakpo. Now it's Martinez. Looking to play him in. It's Raul! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Puyol is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dink through, picked out brilliantly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ambitious ball here. That is good alertness. Scholes. Played through into space. He's found a way through. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Nicely shaped ball. And this shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Raul has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Baresi gets across to intercept that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Scholes. Opts to play it back. And that's gone loose. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Vinicius Junior. There's the delivery. And he's there to belt it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Fernando Torres.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And now they can clear their lines. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, efforts, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
We are glad to inform you that today's match...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Triol, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Scholes. Rijkaard. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Guardiola. Yamal. Aimed in towards the centre. Rudiger tries to clear. Scholes! Now who's going to be first to this? Takes aim and crosses. Cleared without hesitation. No. He's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Scholes is eyeing up his options in the middle. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Great chance! It's there! Guardiola duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's got away. Hangs one in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And he shoots! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very...
Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's Musiala. Forlan. And this is Bale. He's being urged to shoot. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rodri. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The ball's gone astray. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Adams gets across to intercept that. Tries to thread one through.
That's positional goal. The utilisation...
Bullish header! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quick into pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. Looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Guardiola. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Now it's Osimhen. And this is Bale. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way past. He is through here. And he whips it in. Terrific header. And that has been knocked clear. Yamal with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Yamal did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Out to the right. It's a promising position. Musiala. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to break at pace. Nicely weighted ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Fernando Torres. Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Osimhen. And he's managed to get free. And he's worked it through. Oh, smashing header! He's put it wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Into the last quarter of an hour. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Oh, really well played.
Goes for a shot! Off the post! And again! Once more against the woodwork! Rodri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Musiala. Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through. Plays a sharp little ball. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Bayer Leverkusen grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And that's played in low. Marquinhos gets it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position.
3 minutes
Now it's Yamal. Takes a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Vinicius Junior! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Fernando Torres picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a sharp pass. Raul. Raul. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. He's through here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Hazard. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now he's got space here. Dink through. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Park Ji-sung.
Benfica clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that like...
Batistuta! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught napping. Picked out brilliantly. Now this could be a chance. Scholes. And he's had it nicked away. Raul. And it's Hazard. Lovely, now then. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're quick to get it back. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's worked it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Saliba. Passing is crisp and sharp. Adams makes the interception. Caceres. Here's Rodri. Batistuta. And this is Hazard. Guardiola. Scholes. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Sumpa. And the shot! He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Scholes really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. How very smart. He just got it right.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And it's been given away. Big chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, important interception. Raul. That is ended up in no man's land. Yamal being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, super ball! Guardiola.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Outsmarting him this time. It's Park Ji-sung. Raul, who's set up 1 goal so far. Played out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Guardiola does well to get it back. And the counter is on. Great vision. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Shot at goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. James gets over and intercepts. That's a little off target. Ambitious ball here. And that could set him on his way. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Stojkovic. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears here.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And this is Bale. Rodri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Stojkovic. Mbappe! This looks promising. Thinks about the shot. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way through. There's the delivery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bale. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. And that's too far for anyone. Looking for the run, Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello, attendees.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Mbappe! It's out for a goal kick. Joe Linton picks it up from the goal kick. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No way through. And this is Torres! Now, who's going to be first to this? Scholes. Looking to play him in. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's been caught napping! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Scholes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Yamal gets flagged offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Puyol gets across and deals with it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. And the cutback.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for
Vinicius Junior! And that has put paid to that. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too.
And Torres! And he comes up trumps again.
Fernando Torres, really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
And we have our very first corner. And he's gone looking for safety. And that's that. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Fernando Torres, voted man. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
How can you overlook a player who has a name like this guy, Xavi Simons? He plays on either wing or as a false nine. He's quick, he's versatile, he's hard-working, he's coachable. They all say he has a great footballing...
Climbs up big! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Torres. Oh, that's a key interception. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Simons. Rodri. So what can they make of this? And he's picked out the run. Vardiol calmly anticipates. And they're quick to get it back. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Played into the box. Azar. And it's Simons. And that's really well manoeuvred. Guardiola. Rodri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Azar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Azar. And he's had a hit! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Scholes. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid are going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Looking for the run. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And the finish! Madrid with another corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Haaland.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He has found the way through. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Yamal, and that interception was most necessary. And here's Azar. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. Yamal. Pings it across. Shot at goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Referee's given a throw. Xavi Simons aimed beyond the defence, and this is Torres. Tries to play it through. Aimed into header! Oh, taken with style! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's it. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about what...